Wait, no, actually, you know what can happen? You see? Ah, bon. Get a YouTube queen. Get a technical. We're finally doing this video. I didn't know whether to film it this soon or not, but then I figured, I was like, okay, do you care about the on anymore? No. I'm gonna be doing my makeup at the same time, guys, and yeah, we're just gonna get into my clown experience, child. Okay, the type of look I'm gonna do, right? I'm not even gonna do my eyebrows. Well, I am, but like, I'm not gonna put too much product on them. Okay, child, so let's date back to, should I even say the date? No. Oh snap, it's been a year because we're in October. Yeah, okay, so now you guys know when it was. So let's take it back to October. The girl met a lad, very fine man, at the gym. I have this thing where I like to meet people not online or not through the DMs, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. But I have this thing that, oh, I'm gonna meet the love of my life, maybe at a restaurant or at the gym, you know, cool shop, guys. So I go to the gym. I was at the gym with my best friend, and we see this guy, and when we both walked in, we're just like, oh, okay, we see you, we see what you're doing, we see what you're putting on the table. Me on my hot girl tip, I was just like, okay, he cute, but whatever, I ain't finna pay him no attention. The heck. I go to this machine, child, this guy comes up to where I am. Bear in mind, there's probably like 5 people in the gym. So this dude comes up to the machine that I'm at. Is this still recording? Okay. Fine. I was like, okay, he wants to use the machine that I'm at, whatever. I didn't think much of it. Cool. He asked me, how many sets do you have left? I was like, just one more. Cool. He waits around. I was like, boy, you have to be here. I don't want to work out in front of you. I don't even know you. And then I was like, I'm done. And I'm about to leave to go do something else. Does he not stop me? I was like, oh, okay, it's like that. So that's why you came. Now I know you came to talk to me. Okay, cool. Chats. Wait, let me do my concealer and then I'll come back. Bear in mind, guys, in all of this, understand that this man is one of the devil's faves. I'm just sound like I'm still sour. I'm not. Obviously, I've gotten over. Okay, obviously I have. But I just cannot believe he came and he asked for my number. Obviously, he's a cute man. I was like, okay, sure, whatever. It's fine, it's cool. At this point, I'm just like used to niggas just being weird. I was just like, let's see where it goes. All right, Miss Girl. So, Chidza and I, yes, Chidza's the one. Chidza is who I was with. When I say my best friend, that's who I'm referring to, or Becky. Same day, I get a text from him. He asked me to go out on like a proper lunch date. Cool, fine, shop. And like I had just come out, not just, but then like last year, Kunana, August or whatever, I came out of something that I wanted to be so bad, but then it didn't end up happening because the guy was confused about his feelings. And like with that guy, what I wanted was, you know, dates. I was just hoping that, you know, things would vibe between me and him, but then he was just so confused, and you know, I'd never get the cute stuff that I wanted in terms of like, you know, dates and all of that. So me and him ended, and then I meet this guy, and Tari was literally the exact opposite of my previous. He was just like, let's go grab something to eat. We go, guys. I'm getting ready, you know, I'm excited. I was like, ooh, okay, let's see. Let's actually gov the vibes here. On this date, vibes. And like, I'm very bubbly. So I feel like the people that compliment me the most are people that are a bit tamed, if that makes sense, just a bit cooler, whatever. He was chilled, so I thought. Anyway, Miss Girl, so now we went on the date. I get back home. He had to go pick up his sister, and then he was even like, oh, we could come back or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, so he like interested in me, but then I had to go. Okay, like, I'm not trying to get in trouble with my parents. I told them a curfew. It's not even like it was nighttime, but you know, just gotta stick to curfew. Get home or whatever. Now I'm talking to him on the phone because he FaceTimed me. I was like, oh, so he FaceTiming me too? Okay, like, I like this, I like it, or whatever. We're on the phone, and he's like, come watch me play football, or whatever. Oop, put too much product on my forehead. I would go watch him play ball and everything. Same week, guys, he had like a match on Saturday, and he was like, yo, come watch me play with us. I like the consistency, and bear in mind, my mind is craving consistency. because I just come out of something where I wished the guy was consistent, and now I'm meeting this new guy and he's very consistent. Y'all, we would hang out probably 3-4 times a week, literally. Phone calls. Vibes. Super funny guy. But see, with being funny, every time I would laugh at one of his jokes, my brain cells would also go. We're just getting to know each other, whatever. And you know, it's kind of getting, not serious, but you know, it's kind of getting to a place where, okay, you like this guy. This is probably like a month in. Okay, Miss Girl, so I'm talking to my friend. She's in the UK or whatever. I'm like, oh, nah. I met this hunka. He's funny. He's handsome. He works. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling her that like, oh, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, we've been hanging out. And that was one of the time my other best friend, Becky, was living with me. So, like, Becky and I would go to his matches and everything. We'd hang out and stuff like that, whatever. Cool. Now Charmaine is feeling the guy, like, feeling the guy. But the guy, the boy, Tari Wacho is, like, launching me, guys. He's proper launching me on some, yeah, I want to be with you. I want to be with you and only you. Like, I'm certain of my feelings. And I was like, really? Say you loud. Bro, I was blinded. I think it was Juju. Whatever, fine, cool. So then I'm telling my friend. Then she was like, brah, I'm happy for you. That one is fresh, blah, 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 because she knows though. So she's like, no, I'll get some info on him, because obviously I only have first-hand information from him, because none of my friends know him, and she knows him. She knows of him, right? Sure, guys. 10 minutes after she says that, does she not hit me up on some where this own is a dog? I was like, loud, Jesus. Girls, we all know that is literally the only thing you don't want to hear. You don't want to tell someone about the guy that you're talking to only for them to say that they're a player, they're a cuff boy. Did my heart not drop? Basically, she knows someone who knows him. Basically. I'm like, what do you mean? And then she was like, he's a dog. I was like, huh? Like, what do you mean? How is he a dog? Tell me. Goody, how? Okay. He has a girl that has met the family on some, okay, this is the girl you're gonna marry. I said, huh? No. So then she told me how she knows or whatever. Or how she found out. And like, the source was just too close to home for me not to believe. So I was just like, okay. All right, sharp dog, sharp. So my plan was, I was just going to act normal, and then the next time I see him, I was just gonna be like, you know what, like, honestly, like, me and you are cool and stuff like that. Grateful I met you. Just Kayang's speech. Me and you, we're not gonna work. We're not gonna blend. We're not gonna contour. Child. When I then found out that information, he called me not too long after the call or whatever. He calls me and he's like, cool, we're now telling people about us. I was like, what do you mean? It's like, I didn't know we were telling people about us yet. I was like, oh, I see, you didn't want your girlfriend to find out about us. Cause me now, I'm sassy. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't hold back. So obviously now he knows that I know. Then I texted him later. I was like, yo, you know what? Like, me, you, nah, I'm G. Then he called me and he was like, so you're just gonna leave based off an assumption? You haven't even asked me, blah, blah, blah. I was like, why the hell would I ask you? Like, and then he's like, Jag, let's meet up. Like, we'll meet up whenever. Later, maybe. I don't know. At that point, I was like, I was ready to go. Because guys, listen, when you find out something, you'll be grateful if you find out when it's not too deep. We then meet up. He was with his best friend. That's mistake number one. That's where I knew I was a clown. Why are you meeting up with the person? It's already set in stone that he has a chi, he has a yabi. So then now, sharp, he came with his best friend that I'm cool with. Hansi, I don't want to be with her anymore. Hey. But then Chi, I've already introduced her to the family. But like, I don't want to be with her anymore. Chi, like, the relationship is practically over. Gui. I was like, so you didn't think this was any information that I should know? I think probably 2 weeks before that, we got into an altercation because I was with someone at Queen of Hearts. Then his best friend told him, and he got mad at me. But then I've only known you for like 3 weeks. We're not really exclusive. Why are you upset? Him being mad at me for being with someone at Queen of Hearts clarified that, okay, so we're like this now. Okay, cool. then only to find out that he has a baby. Like I was just a bit confuggled about it. I'm not gonna lie. His best friend is like trying to like also be like, yeah, bruh, it's really politics, but the own doesn't want to be with the Yebi anymore. I'm like, you're a 24-year-old man and you're afraid of your parents' opinion on you not wanting to be with someone. That's cute. And then I was even talking to my mom about it, and she was like, if he wants to be with you, he will leave her now. Then I was like to him, if you want to be with me, you'll leave. But then I took what he was saying into consideration. I was like, okay, fine, maybe it's politics, maybe, okay, I get it. You know, you introduced a Yebi to your family, now they know her and like they hang out with each other. Like, you know, it's not the easiest thing. That's what I was thinking. Oh, don't leave me. So then now, I'm telling him that I'm not gonna hang out with you until you break up with this stage. Then he was like, I wake up, but then like I need time or whatever. I told you it's not that easy. And guys, this went on for like, I don't even know, probably like a month of him trying to break up with the date. I'm like, it really just got to a point where I was just like, not over it, but I was just like, oh, bruh, whatever. Until one day I got the famous call. He was like, yeah, I ended things, basically. I forgot if it was on a call or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we can be together or whatever. That's when everything went downhill. By the way, so what had happened was, from the time he told me that, oh, we're not together anymore, blase, 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 that's when he started showing his true citizenship in hell. That's when he really showed me kuti on. And this way kuno. That's when he started showing me kuti. I'm another breed of evil. How we start to get into fights on fights on fights. Guys, arguing. Just about such silly stuff. And that's when he started. The reason why I'm a clown in this situation is because I stayed. Okay? But honey, if you ever stay in something like this, don't blame yourself at the end of the day. Like, don't blame yourself for not knowing better. But this is why I was a clown. It hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it hurts because now you're like looking forward to, you know, like seeing where things go now that there's no, like, you know, well, apparently there was no other Yebi now. Okay. Now he turns evil. He's just like, there was a lot of incidents where I was just like, Charmaine, leave. Like, why are you still with this on? Or whatever. But then I would just kiki myself away. Cool. We're in the car this one time. We're just like chilling. I had gone to see him for work, of which I had bought him KFC. I bought him this, like, you know, he was very hungry. I bought him this, you know, that box meal, zinger box, what, angazi dog. Because I had written something on my leg, because I like drawing on myself sometimes. Like, I don't do it anymore. Okay, I don't do it as much anymore, but I like drawing stuff on myself to see how it would look as a tattoo. So I had drawn something on my leg or whatever. Then he was like, what's that? I was like, it's a tattoo. Then he was like, apa your legs. Apa your legs aren't even shaved. I want to pick out, go my trouser, whatever. Do you know how much of a turn off that is? Blah, 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 blah. I was like, why are you being a yid? Like, why are you being like that? I was just very confused. He was also very like, nobody could ever be right, if that makes sense. Like, he was like, no, but like, look, and my legs, even if they were that hairy, but they weren't. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Okay, it's not. I kikied it off or whatever. There was another incident where we were driving or whatever, and I hated driving with him because he would always shout at me when I'm driving. Like, he would shout at me. Like, he would give uns. Do you know when a principal is shouting at you for doing the most? I mean, he would shout at me saying that, why don't you drive on this side of the road? Charmaine, can you go? I'm like, he was just like beginning to be so mean to me, you know? And that's when I was like, Charmaine, leave. So then mentally I left this relationship. Mentally I was just like, I don't know. Because part of me was also like, maybe he'll change. He will what? There were times where he would be sweet, but then you know how it is. You know how it goes. The bad times always override the good times, you know? Ooh, I know exactly what look I'm gonna do. I know exactly what look. Ooh. Child, like, it was just getting to be so toxic, girl. And I just wasn't having it. So mentally, I really left that relationship. but I obviously still liked him. And I did expect him to change. I was just like, maybe he's going through something. And I hope he was, till this day. Okay, not till this day. I don't think about it, nigga. I hope that, like, he was going through something, because there's no way he's that type of a person, like, on a regular. That's very weird to me. Like, it was super strange. But anyway, child. So then, maybe probably, let's say November, December there, right? He starts to flirt with my best friend. She texted me and she was like, bruh, I'm not too sure about this on. And okay, I like this look. I ain't gonna cap. I love a good red lip and a nude eye. I really do. We have to film here now because I just broke my ring light. He's now like properly like hitting my best friend up on some started making plans with her. And I was just like, that's so weird. And he would literally like go the whole mother freaking day without texting me, but he was texting her or whatever. So then she like showed me the chats on some gap. Like, I think you should like properly just like leave this on or whatever, like whatever. And still I didn't like properly leave him until he then just like proper ghosted me. I just didn't know how to feel. I was just like, I've never been treated like this. Like, it was just so ugh. And I was like, why would I stay? This. But then it's fine. Like, it ended. And I feel like if it hadn't ended in such a messy way, I don't know. I just feel like I still would have taken such beans from niggas, you know? Child, like, I stayed, child. Like, I was there. I was just like waiting for him to change. I'm like, change. There's no such thing as change with these niggas. Niggas don't change, babe. That's why I'm still like so a bit cautious, you know? They may seem like there's something when they're not. Obviously now like I'm fine, but like, yo, when it all was happening, I was mad at him, yeah, but I was also mad at myself. Like, bruh, how could you stoop so low? Like, obviously when you're in love, you don't really think. I'm no longer in clown girl season. Like, I've just learned way too much from that experience for me to ever go back to something so low, if that makes sense. Like, I learned from the experience, never again, you feel me? Even when I was reading like people's clown experiences, stuff like that, I hope you guys are not going back to stuff like that. Like, ladies, you are the prize. I need to curl my hair a bit more. But please always remember that, girls, you are the prize. Never chase a nigga. Never. If a nigga wants you, he will show you that he wants you. That's all I'm saying. If she's showing you mixed signals and all of that, shuck, she's not serious. Okay? But anyway, y'all, like, that's me and my clown experience. That's probably 1 out of 3. No, it's 1 out of 2 clown experiences. I've had another one, which is the clown experience that I had is basically the own that I met before this Tari guy. So, but yeah, guys, I'm outie. Deuces. Period.
Didn't think that I would feel how I fell for you. Yeah. I said love is a game for two. Don't play around with the truth. All I wanted was me